All right, folks, here we are at the Candy Jar here in Cooperstown for an 8:05 start to 37,000 fans here to see the Los Angeles Dragons take on the Cooperstown Big League Chews in the first game of their league championship series. Obviously, the series tied 0-0, and really a tale of two teams that had very similar focuses in one way. Both of these teams offensively are going to get on base. Not necessarily going to beat you with power, although they have decent power spread through both lineups. Nothing to light up scoreboards all over the country like say Las Vegas, where you got a bunch of just absolute sluggers. But hey, not everybody can be exciting when they play baseball. Some teams just like to small ball their way across and score some runs with lots of walks, lots of moving runners over, and a lot of base hits. Both of these teams take that route. Los Angeles second in almost every offensive category as a team, to Cooperstown, who was first in almost every offensive category uh, besides home runs as a team. And the big difference, though, Cooperstown first in almost every pitching category as a team, whereas Los Angeles maybe not so much. So the starters for today: James Monday on the mound for Los Angeles. Struggle a little bit this season in the more traditional numbers. If you ask your boomer uncle at Thanksgiving, he's going to tell you this guy's no good at all. He's only 9-15 on the season. Everybody knows the true measure of good pitching is whether or not you won 20 games. But here's the thing: he led the league in WAR. Absolutely was indispensable to this team, keeping them in the playoff hunt, keeping them in the run, but just not able to get the run support when he needed it to win all those ball games. On the other side, you've got Andy Henderson taking the mound for Cooperstown, 15-7 on the season. Walks, hits, innings pitched, 1.08, very, very solid. And against Los Angeles this season, 2-0 with a 1.69 ERA. So, gonna be a battle. Let's get down to the field and take a look. All right. Take a look around the defense here. It's Garris at third, Fowler at short, Gunter at second, and Dallas at first in the field for Cooperstown. And man, are those some ugly jerseys. Jonathan Davis, the left fielder, Tony Ochoa in center, probably the best outfielder on this team defensively, and then Vic Rodriguez over in right, plays decent right field. Not much of an arm, but covers some ground out there. And Rich Vieira behind the plate, catching for Andy Henderson. And leading off for the Dragons here is Bobby Collier, followed by Coriano, the center fielder, and Nance, the catcher. And let's get to the action. Here we go with that wonderful, nauseating camera loop around the stadium. And Henderson's 0-1 pitch is hit deep to the wall, but hauled in by Rodriguez on the warning track. One up, one down. And Henderson has thrown two pitches, retired the first batter. Now here's Jorge Coriano, the center fielder. Batted only 284 this season, but that on-base percentage of almost 400. Really just kind of an ideal number two hitter here. He gets on base and he scores runs. He can also hit for power when he has to. 25 homers on the season. And here's the full count pitch, and that one is hit up the middle, right past the shortstop for a base hit. Coriano will hold at first, and we've got our first base runner of the game. Here comes Tommy Nance. Tommy Nance, the catcher, the cleanup hitter, on-base percentage, OPS, decent. Not much in the way of home run power, only 5 homers on the year. But let's see what he can do with a runner on, and that looks like a double play to me. Sure is. They go as 6-4-3 to end the inning, and the Dragons get one hit, but aren't able to push anything across. And we head to the bottom of the first. The home team, Cooperstown, coming to the plate with the game tied. So we already mentioned Monday on the mound and Nance behind the plate. Matt George over at third, Zachary Johnstone, decent fielding shortstop, and Felipe Lara, decent fielding second baseman. And Carlitos Zenes, one of the better fielding first basemen in the league, make up the infield. And then a pretty rangy outfield out here and some crazy arms in the corners. Bobby Collier in left and Moises Mendoza in right. can both cut down a runner. Jorge Coriano, not so much, but he covers a lot of territory in center. Good defensive outfield behind Monday. Let's see what Cooperstown has. First up, Vic Rodriguez, the right fielder. Excellent hitter. 841 OPS on the season. Here's the pitch from Monday. He struck him out. 1-2 pitch, strikes out the leadoff hitter, and we've got Matt Hernandez, the DH, coming up. Another 300 plus guy, 850 OPS guy here. Cooperstown just hits the fuck out of the ball, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. So Monday's just looking to keep him off the bases. That's not going to do it. First single of the game. Coriano lets it bounce in front of him, and Hernandez is on first with a single. One down, runner at first for Rich Vieira, the catcher. 19 home runs on the season. And that looks like an easy fly ball for Coriano. Can of corn. That'll do 2 outs, and Nick Dallas, the cleanup hitter and first baseman, comes to the plate. 24 home runs on the season. Hit 287 with an on-base percentage of 330 something. I lost it, and doesn't matter. He struck him out. That cutter, nasty strikeout pitch. Got 2 with that, and it's again 1 hit, no runs for Cooperstown, and we go to the top of 2. And here comes Matt George for the Dragons. He's got Coleman on deck and Moises Mendoza in the hole. Matt George, excellent hitter. Not this time, though. Flies out to center. Ochoa makes the play in the gap, and that is 1 down now. Tyler Coleman, the DH, hit 196, but an on-base percentage of 314. Hard to know what to make of that. A guy with that good an eye, got to keep in the lineup, but God, you'd like to see him hit the ball every once in a while. And there you go. Coleman pops foul. The first baseman ranges over. He's got it, makes the play. 2 down now for Henderson, and it's Moises Mendoza coming up for his first at bat of the playoffs. Hit 268 on the season, 16 home runs, a 1-2 pitch, and he hit him. He hit him right in the ass. That is going to hurt later. Takes a fastball right to the bunghole, and it is a runner at first for Carlitos Zenes, the first baseman. Hit 243 on the season, 22 homers and 62 RBIs. And the runner goes. They are not going to get him. What a terrible throw. Mendoza into second with a stolen base. Rich Vieira has a decent arm, but I don't know if he was sleeping or what. Does not make a good play there. And now you've got a runner in scoring position. Not that it's going to matter. Fly out to center field. Easy play for the center fielder. Ochoa pulls it in, and that'll do it for the inning. Still 0-0 after the top of 2, and we go to the bottom of the second. Monday to face Tony Ochoa, Davis, and Garris, the shortstop. There's the pitch to Ochoa. Hits it hard to center field, but easy play for Coriano, his counterpart in center, and that's 1 down. So Jonathan Davis, the left fielder, 8 home runs on the season, hit 257. Nothing to write home about. Hard hit grounder. The shortstop makes the play and makes the throw. Johnstone makes a great play there, getting the ball back across from deep in the hole, and that is 2 down now for Bill Garris, the shortstop. The third baseman. 5 home runs, 62 RBIs in the season with a 253 batting average and a 311 on base percentage. And he hits this one hard, but right at the second baseman. Lara makes the play, and that'll do. Nobody left on, no runs, no hits, no errors. And we head to the top of 3, scoreless tie. Andy Henderson to face Felipe Lara, then Zach Johnstone, the shortstop, and back around to the top of the order with Collier. Lara gets a base hit right up the middle, just past the second baseman. Easy walk to first, and not much speed over there. The stadium is apparently smaller than the last ones because I can't see his speed rating. But we'll We'll just guess that he's not super fast. And here is Zachary Johnstone, the shortstop. Tries to lay down a bunt and fouls it off. Now 0-2, he's going to have to swing, and he does. And what are you bunting for? He hits it out just barely, but he hits it out. The first homer of the postseason by Johnstone, 372 feet, and the Dragons take a 2-0 lead on the home run from the number 9 hitter. Hard to argue with that. And here we're back to the top of the order. It's Bobby Collier. Nobody out. Leadoff situation, and he gets hit. Heads to first. He doesn't look as mad as I would. That one hit him square in the middle of the back. Henderson a little wild out here. And here comes Jorge Coriano. Coriano hits it to center field. Easy fly out. No threat. Ochoa brings it in, and you've got one down now. Nance at the plate and Collier at first. Collier is on the move. Another poor throw from the catcher Vieira. Wow. Second stolen base of the inning. That's just embarrassing. Collier steals that one. Could have gone in standing up. That throw was so off base. And now Nance with a runner in scoring position. And he hit one to shallow left field. Davis able to make the play. Good fielding out there to cover that ground. Doesn't let it drop in front of him. And now 2 down in the runner in scoring position with the full count. There's that cutter again. Struck him out. Dropped third strike, but Vera makes the tag. And 2 runs on 2 hits. Big home run by Zach Johnstone to give Los Angeles a 2-0 lead. All right, here we are, bottom 3. Monday still on the mound to face Gunter. Fowler, and then back to the top with Rodriguez. The 2-2 pitch to Gunter. 257 hitter on the season. Hits that one hard, but Johnstone makes another nice play. Throws him out at first. And 1 down to start the inning. It's Adrian Fowler, the shortstop, light hitting shortstop, 265 hitter, 312 on base percentage. Could probably hit in any of the top 4 positions of the lineup for the Sorcerers, but that's neither here nor there. Grounds an 0-2 pitch to Matt George at third, and he's out. Here we go. Vic Rodriguez back to the top of the order. 0 for 1 today. He struck out in his first at bat. This time he gets some wood on it, but not enough. Ground ball to Lara at second, throws him out at first base, and that will do it for the inning. After 3, 2-0 Los Angeles. And here we have Tyler Coleman, Moises Mendoza, and Cienes to face Andy Henderson. Henderson strikes out Coleman. Second strikeout of the game. He came in hard after him. Way to set the tone for the inning. It's Moises Mendoza. He strikes out Mendoza as well. Third strikeout of the game. 2 in a row. Henderson apparently just decided he's going to do it himself out here this inning. And he gets a line out to Garris. Nice catch at third base to get out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Dragons. Still ahead 2-0. And here's Matt Hernandez. Then it'll be Vieira. I don't know how to say that guy's name. And Dallas, the first baseman, to face James Monday here. 1 for 1, Hernandez. This time he got him, struck him out. 4th strikeout of the game for Monday. And here is Rich Vieira. It doesn't matter. He's not a very good defensive catcher, as it would turn out. And he walks him. That, I don't know about that pitch. Looked good to me, but I'm not the one who matters. And then puts a runner on first. 1 down, runner at first for Nick Dallas, the first baseman. He's 0 for 1 on the game. And that looks like 2 again. Easy double play grounder, 4-6-3 double play. Ends the inning, and here come the Dragons. It's Felipe Lara, then Johnstone and Collier. Lara's got on base his first at bat, and he's robbed of a base hit by Davis in left. Diving catch, keep him off the bases, and Zach Johnstone Only 5 home runs in the regular season, but he hit one today when it counted. Here he is for his second at bat. And that's a slow roller to short. They got him. 2 down in the inning for Henderson, and it's Bobby Collier, the top of the order, leadoff man, 0 for 1 with a walk. Not a walk, he got hit with a ball, I believe, and that is a home run. That is why you don't throw balls at people, folks. Made him a little bit mad. 413-foot home run, solo shot. It's now 3-0 Dragons, and here comes Coriano, and for whatever reason, the recording doesn't pick up the sound, but suffice it to say, the home crowd booing Andy Henderson here. Oh my goodness. That is a misplayed ball between the shortstop and the left fielder for a base hit. They're not charging him an error, maybe because nobody made an effort to catch it. I don't know. And now it's the catcher, Nance, 0 for 2 on the game, but he's got a runner at first with 2 outs. And he hit the shit out of that one. That is another home run, deep left center. 2-run shot, 410 feet, and the Dragons now lead 5-0. And this crowd is on their feet, booing the hell out of the pitcher as he leaves the game to be replaced by Freddie Klovstad. There's a handle, if I ever heard one. Freddie the Chief Klovstad. Throws a couple of pitches, just a fastball and a changeup. Good change of speed between the two, and it's a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. So, looking for him to get some punch-outs here. Strikes out 7 per 9 innings. Does not allow a lot of base runners. A 1.04 whip. Let's see what he's got. Klovstad will face Matt George, who is 0 for 2 on the game. Strike 3. George just watches it go by, and that will get them out of the inning finally. But Los Angeles adds 3 more runs on 2 separate home runs, and that takes it to 5-0 Dragons. Cooperstown takes the field the bottom of the 5th. And here is Ochoa, the center fielder, 0 for 1 on the game. A 2-2 pitch. He grounds that one to short. Easy play. Johnstone scoops it, throws him out at first base, and there's 1 down. Here comes Jonathan Davis. Davis 0 for 1 on the game. And he pops out. Looks like it should be. Yep, it's the third baseman makes the call. Waves off the catcher, and that will be the second out of the inning. And here is third baseman Bill Garris. Made an absolutely spectacular play in the field earlier, but has not done much at the plate. And he walked him. Second walk for Monday in the game. Puts Garris at first for Eric Gunter, the second baseman. He's running. Garris is running. Now that is how you gun down a base runner. Thrown out at second on the steal attempt after the walk. And it's 5-0 still. The visiting Dragons leading the Cooperstown Big League Chews. Here is Tyler Coleman coming to the plate. 0 for 2 on the game. Struck out his last time up. He walked him this time low and away. And Coleman is on first for Moises Mendoza. Mendoza hits one hard. Oof. The shortstop Fowler makes the play, but to the right side of second base, so there's no one to flip the ball to for the double play attempt. Instead, he's got to go straight over to first. Gets Mendoza at first, but Coleman now into second base. So the runner in scoring position for Carlitos Zinez, who pops one up. Easy play at first for Dallas. That's 2 down now, wasting the opportunity with the runner in scoring position. Felipe Lara, last gasp hope here. And he struck him out. Klovstad gets the strikeout, gets out of the inning with no further damage. They add a walk and move the run over to second, but nothing going. Still a 5-0 lead for the Dragons. It's Gunter, Fowler, and then Rodriguez at the top of the order to face James Monday here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch and a ground out to short again. Johnstone getting a workout over there today, but it doesn't seem to be phasing him. And here's Adrian Fowler. And Fowler will pop. No, not pop out. Another bloop single. It drops in front of the center fielder Coriano for a single, and you have Adrian Fowler now at first base with one down, and Vic Rodriguez at the plate. Rodriguez 0 for 2. Looking to get something going here, though. And he does. Hits a rocket. That's off the wall in the gap. Fowler may score. He does. Fowler scores, and they make the throw. The relay misses, and they let the runner advance to third. So Rodriguez gets a double and then advances on the throwing misjudgment. They won't credit him a triple for, well, we'll see what it looks like when he comes back around. But the scorekeeper called it a double. And here is Matt Hernandez now with a runner at third and only one out. It's a 5-1 ball game. Oof. Worst case scenario, hits a slow roller up the third base line. Runner can't advance. Easy out at first base. And now there's 2 down for Rich Venereal disease. In any case, he grounded out. And that'll do it. 6 innings down. They added a run finally. 1 run on 3 hits for Cooperstown, but the Dragons have the lead 5-1 with 5 runs on 6 hits as we start the 7th inning. Another pitching change. It's Josh Shope. Kid coming in with absolutely bonkers stuff. 101 mile an hour fastball with movement, and a curveball that by itself would be a pretty effective pitch, but as a change of pace from that fastball is just a monster. Less than 1 walk hit per innings pitched on the season. 60 innings pitched, struck out 54 for a 8.1 per 9 strikeout rate. ERA of only 2.55. Shope is the kid you bring in when you want to put a stop to whatever's going on. And after the couple of home runs they put up in the 5th, they need to slow this Dragons team down. So here we go. Josh Shope to start the 7th, facing Johnstone, who's 1 for 2 with a home run. And the pitch, and a hard hit ball. That's going to drop. A base hit. Johnstone getting it done at the plate today. Leadoff man aboard against Shope here for the top of the order. That's Bobby Collier. 1 for 2 with a home run himself on the game. A solo shot. And this is going to be... No, it's not going to be a double play. Fowler does not make the play. They get the lead runner, but he doesn't make the relay to first. So only 1 out of that. And it is Jorge Coriano, the center fielder, with 1 down and a runner at first. Struck him out. There's that nasty fastball. Unreal. 99 mile an hour fastball. Just couldn't catch up to it. And it's 2 outs now and a runner at first with Tommy Nance, the last hope for the inning. And he is going to get on board. It's another single. We said it in the pregame. This is what they do. And then they came out and hit 3 home runs. But this is more the Dragons sort of game. And it's Matt George. Matt George coming to the plate. George is 0 for 3 on the game, but one of their more effective hitters during the regular season. Wouldn't count him out. The runner in scoring position. This is a hard grounder, but out at second base. All right. It's the 7th inning stretch. Enjoy Kid Rock, and I will see you on the other side. All right, it's Monday, still in the game. He's going to face Dallas, Ochoa, and Davis in this inning. First pitch is grounded back up the middle for a base hit. Easy single. Leadoff hitter aboard for Ochoa. Ochoa's 0 for 2 today. And he strikes out here on the changeup. Monday getting his 5th strikeout of the game, and it's Jonathan Davis, the left fielder. He's made a couple of great defensive plays out there. He's been an effective, if not incredible hitter all season. With the runner at first, a 0-1 pitch. That is not going to get down in front of Coriano. Makes the catch. 2 down now. And it's Bill Garris at the plate. Garris is 0 for 1. And he is going to hit a grounder to first. Easily fielded and put away by Senes. Like I said, one of the best defensive first basemen in the game today. And it's still a 5-1 game. Dragons have the lead. New pitcher for Cooperstown. Shope got through the inning, last inning, but it's going to be John Peterson coming in. Decent fastball and a curveball. Good stuff again. Kind of the story of this bullpen. 99 mile an hour fastball. Strikes out a lot of people. 10.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. Does not give up home runs. Does not give up too many walks. And yeah, we'll see if he can keep him in it here. It's only a 4-run game. It feels like a lot, but at the same time, you string together a couple of hits and could be nothing. So Peterson's going to face Tyler Coleman, the DH, and then Moises Mendoza and Senes in this inning. Oh, and Coleman starts it off with a deep into the corner. Easy double for Coleman. Davis made the play out there to get it in as fast as he could, but it wasn't fast enough. Coleman, with not much speed, still easily into second base with a double to lead off the inning. And now it's Moises Mendoza with a runner in scoring position. And that looks like an easy pop out to short. Fowler makes the play, and that'll do it for Mendoza. Here is Carlitos Senes, made the nice defensive play in the last inning. It's 0 for 3, 0 for 4. He struck him out. Not sure what he was chasing there. That was barely in the stadium, let alone near the plate. And here comes Felipe Lara, the second baseman, 1 for 3 on the day. Not going to get that insurance run with a hard grounder, but Fowler makes the play. And halfway through 8, we've got a 5-1 game for the Dragons. And it is Monday back out on the mound. Been very effective over 7 innings. Had 1 run on 4 hits. Struck out 5, only walked 2. And he's going to face the bottom of the order here, Gunter and Fowler, followed by the leadoff man, Rodriguez. And he gets Gunter to ground out to short. Again, Johnstone makes a nice play, and that's 1 down. So here's Adrian Fowler, the shortstop, 1 for 2 on the game. Monday deals, and that is going to drop for a base hit. Fowler and another single. Dropped it in front of Mendoza, and Wright thinks better of trying to challenge Mendoza on that arm and head to second. And now it's Vic Rodriguez, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Got the only RBI of the game. He doubled his last time up to get that RBI. No, he flies out this time. So 2 down now, and it's Mark Huffman, the DH, pinch hitter, it looks like. Huffman into pinch hit. Well, that was a waste of a click. Not much to see here. See what he does. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Easily played at second base. Lara throws him out, and that will do it. And here we are, top of the 9th. Ryan Kelly, the pitcher now for Cooperstown. Kelly, another great fastball power pitching righty. Good stuff, good movement. Not quite as many strikeouts as some of the other relievers we've seen, but does not allow people to get on base, and that's the most important thing coming out of the pen. And here we go. Johnstone, 2 for 3, played great defense today. He's your player of the game, even though he strikes out here. Frozen looking at a pitch right down the middle. And it's Bobby Collier, also has a home run on the game. He hit that one hard. Is it? Yep, his second home run of the game. Over at Cho has had another solo bomb, 432 feet for Bobby Collier. Never mind what I said about Johnstone being the player of the game. Hard to argue with 2 home runs. 6-1 now in favor of the Dragons. And Kelly shakes his head. Now he just needs to get out of the inning. They want to get back on the... Well, they're the home team. They just want to get back to their houses, and drink a beer, and think about winning the next one at this point. He gets him to fly out to Ochoa in center, and that'll bring up Tommy Nance with 2 down and nobody on. 2 for 4 in the game. Walked him. They walked Nance to bring up Matt George. Matt George 0 for 4 in this game. And that's a pass ball or a wild pitch. Yeah, it looks like a wild pitch. Threw it right past right over the catcher's head, basically. Uh, Vieira has not been great, but I don't know, that one's his fault. And now Nance into second for George. Full count. Oof. He thought it missed. The ump said it didn't. That's a strikeout. But they add one more with the Collier home run, and now heading to the bottom of the ninth with a comfortable 5-run lead. Monday comes out to try to finish it himself. He's going to face Vieira, Dallas, and Ochoa, which technically is the heart of the order, but they haven't been super effective yet today. And Vieira grounds out. They had the shift on, and he grounds out to the third baseman. Tries to go the other way, doesn't work. And here comes a reliever. It's Bo-Young Kim. Kim from South Korea. Fastball, a sinker, and a cutter in his repertoire. Good control, and scouts think he's going to get even better. 96 mile an hour fastball. Doesn't allow a base runner. It's 1.09 whip on the season. Not a lot of strikeouts either, but he's not going to get into trouble. He's a ground ball pitcher. Just wants to get the ball in play and get some easy outs. He's going to start here against Dallas. First pitch of the game for Bo-Young, and that's going to be an easy fly out to right. Mendoza makes the play. 2 down. Now for Bo-Young Kim, last hope of the game is Tony Ochoa, the center fielder. He's 0 for 3 on the game. The 1-0. It is grounded back to the pitcher. Easy out. And that'll do it. Game 1 of this playoff series, won by Los Angeles. Story of the game, home runs. They just hit home run after home run. Bobby Collier with 2 solo shots. Zachary Johnstone hit one. It's hard to lose when you hit the ball out of the park over and over again. 6-1, 6 runs on 10 hits for the Dragons, 1 run on 5 hits for the hometown Big League Chews, and they've got some things to think about, and so do we. I will see you next time. Have a great night.